Hello, welcome to my channel. We are going to create a graduation gift box today. So this is a very cool box that you can use as a gift for all those who are gonna graduate this year, and also has this secret message saying congrats. You could attach either money, or you can add some chocolates or anything that you could think it will fit these bags. um, yes, you could also use it as a centerpiece for decoration if you like. Let's check the materials. So now let's start putting all the pieces together. So we are gonna need two pieces of this right here, two of these, and one of these, which is for the top, the front. These pieces are for the top, which is gonna be kind of like the lid for the bags, and these little ones also, and these are the ones that go at front as well. So first thing I'm gonna do, you can kind of see here that this piece has several score lines. So what we are gonna do here is we are gonna fold these pieces. And this is how this piece is gonna look at the end. So it's, and then each side has also a score line, which is where we are gonna add glue to attach it to the front of our gift bags. Like this. And you have to make sure that it's aligned to the score lines that these pieces have also. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut these sections right here. Because those are the ones that are gonna fold a little bit. And I'm gonna do the same with the second one for the back of the bags. So now I'm gonna glue this piece just like this. And you may feel that it doesn't fit, but it's actually because of the parts that are folds. So once you fold them, just make sure that they are aligned here. And I'm just gonna use my glue here, and I'm gonna glue this one aligned to the score line. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but you will be able to see it once you start following this step. Just gonna use this tool to press a little bit. And then I'm gonna fold this piece right away, since I'm gonna need it like that anyways. And I'm gonna do the same with the rest of the score lines that I have here. So now I'm gonna add glue at the top, and that's the part that is gonna help me to have it aligned to the other side. Just gonna press here a little bit. Pearly Arts glue dries very quick, so which is good. So now I'm just gonna attach the other part, and I already fold the score line that I had in that side. So now I'm just gonna use these clips to make sure it stays in place because of the folded sections, and the bottom of this piece is not gonna be glued because I kind of want to give it the look uh, like this is a real piece of clothing for graduation. So now I'm gonna do the same with the other piece, but I'm gonna fold the score lines to the inside instead of the outside. That way the two pieces are aligned. So now I'm gonna fold these pieces right here and here, and this is the one that is gonna attach the two pieces. So the first one goes like this, and then this one like this, and this one like this. And this is how we are gonna glue this piece. And I'm gonna do the same with the other side. So I'm gonna start with this corner because it's the one that may be more difficult to glue, and also to make sure that this piece is aligned to the main piece that is part of the box. I'm gonna use my clip again. And then I just try to make sure that it's completely glued. And then I'm gonna finish the top. So once we get to the top, we are gonna have a kind of leftover, which is okay because it's I made it this way, so in case by any chance the main piece didn't cut well or anything, you still have some room for this piece to attach it to it, and I will cut it later to be aligned with the front. So now I'm gonna do the same with the other side. So now I'm gonna cover the back of my box. In this part, because we already have the front, could be a little bit tricky to glue, but if the glue that you are using it doesn't dry quickly, I will recommend to use hot glue instead. I will leave the link for Burley Arts below, so you know where to find it. Okay, so now I have these two pieces, which are going to be glued at front, and they need to be lower than the top because we don't want to interfere with the piece that is gonna be as a lid, just like this. And with this one you may need to keep pressing a little bit because of the folded sections that will make this piece a little bit difficult to glue. So you may need to keep pressing, or you can also use hot glue if you want. Okay, so now I have these two little pieces that are gonna be right here. Okay, so now let's work for the top. So I have these two pieces. They have also score lines right here and right here. So I'm just gonna fold them right now. And this is to create a cap for my gift bags that is gonna be also the lid. I'm cutting these sections right here because it's gonna be easier to glue later. You will see. Okay, so now these two pieces are gonna be attached together. Just like this. So this section has a score line, so that will be your reference, and it goes like this. I'm gonna use the clips just to make sure it stays there, and then the other part that has also score line, it goes attached to the other side, just like this. I'm gonna add another click, and I'm just gonna wait for a little bit just to make sure it's not gonna move or anything, because this piece is very important. So now this is the front of my cap that also has the score lines here and in the center, and it's gonna go like this. So I'm gonna cut here also a little bit, just is easier to fold this piece like this. And then I'm also gonna fold each side. I'm gonna cut these sections also, just in case they are in my way. Okay, so this piece is the one that goes at the bottom, but since I'm waiting a little bit for my for the cap piece that I glued together, I'm just gonna go ahead and fold this part to be glued with the bottom of my gift bags, well, graduation bags. I'm just cutting this, but this is definitely optional. So this is gonna go here, but I'm not gonna do it just yet because now I'm gonna go back to my cap. So I'm gonna just do the same cuts that I made on these corners, so it's easier to fold. And this is the part that goes on top. So now I'm gonna glue this piece. I'm gonna cut these sections too, and this is gonna go attached like this. So let's just check here. So this is how it's gonna go. and you can see that it's not touching my the part with the gold color. So now I'm gonna glue this piece. Putting the cap part in on the top helps so I have it more straight, and also to make sure this piece is attached correctly. So I'm gonna put this clip so I can go to the other side, and this piece is a little bit longer, but don't worry about it because that's how I made it, so it has the kind of like the normal look of a cap, graduation cap, and you will see in a minute how that part works also. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a couple seconds to let it dry, and this is the top. So now you can see how this piece looks like, and now I'm just gonna add glue on each corner so they are kind of more stable. So that way no matter how many times I remove this to open the gift bags, still it's gonna be the same. It's not gonna fold or anything. Okay, so now this piece is ready, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna attach this piece. Like this. So I'm gonna add the glue right here, and then I'm gonna remove this part so I have a better way to see what I'm gluing. So I'm removing it now, and instead of doing it like this, I'm gonna flip it this way so I can see exactly where my square is going to be, and then I'm just gonna press to make sure it's gluing very well. I use this, maybe this tool will be better. Okay, so now my cap is almost done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and attach this piece that goes at the bottom. This piece may be a little bit tricky depending how accurate you are gluing all these pieces. So if you feel that it doesn't fit, just make some cuts and that will help. Okay, this is what I have so far, and I'm just gonna cut a little piece that is sticking out here. It's starting to look nice, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna use this ribbon. This is from the Dollar Tree. I can't remember the exact name, but I will check it out and leave the link below also, so you can see how it's called. So I'm gonna calculate maybe right until here, something like that, to give it that look that a cap has for that specific section. Can't remember the name right now, I apologize. And then I'm gonna cut these small pieces for the ones that are kind of flying. and then I'm gonna make small cuts right here. Okay, so now I have it ready. I use glue also, and let it dry for a little bit. Since it's ribbon, it took a couple minutes to dry. So now I'm gonna use this small piece of red ribbon just for the to kind of create that how do we call it, I can't remember right now. Anyway, so just to create this different look in between here. And then I have this circle that's gonna be in the middle, and I'm just using this glue container to kind of make it rounded a little bit, to give it that look that the cap usually has. So now I'm gonna glue it, and then attach it to the top of my cup. Just adding some tape, just in case, just to help while I continue without having to wait. So it's gonna go right here. You can see it looks kind of cute. It also matched the front of the gown. Okay, so now I'm gonna attach it here, and my cap is pretty much done. So now I'm gonna cut these pieces that are leftovers, so the entire top looks aligned and even. And then I can go back and put the lid. So now I'm gonna use this letter congrats, and I'm gonna kind of calculate the exact amount of ribbon that I need. And I'm gonna use this piece of paper, and I'm just gonna do this to make it flexible, and then I'm just gonna roll it to kind of make it look like it's a pergamene, and add some glue here to keep it in place. And then I'm just gonna use my ribbon to have it this way, so that way it looks like a diploma. That's the idea. And then just putting a clip just to keep this in place, because this ribbon is kind of rounded or moving. So this is how I'm gonna glue these letters, kind of calculating that they are even to be glued. And I'm just adding glue just on those sections that are gonna be touching the ribbon. So now I have this piece ready, and now I just need to glue it to my cap. You can put it in the middle or a little bit further towards the back of the cap, because depending on what are you gonna put inside of the bags. Then once we open it, you can see the word congrats along with the diploma. So you can see this is a very fun project. Will be also a nice gift for all those relatives, friends who are graduating soon, and will be a nice gift. Just to give you an idea, so what you could do is put a little bag like this and then add it to the diploma, so when you open it up it goes along with that, and then it's easier to take it off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I hope to see you on my next project. Have a good one. Bye bye.